Hello everyone and welcome back to Tesla Streams, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Okay, so there we go. So last time we left off, we were at Chapter 11, Blood Runs Red. That's a foreboding title if I've ever heard one. And a bunch of people are being prejudicially nasty for virtually no reason except they can. And we're getting about sick of it. So we need a ship. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's gonna be a while yet. Alright, you ready to go? Me? I got my sword, I'm always ready. Sword? That's it? I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. As for food, well, something always turns up. Hehe, that's delightful. It is? Yes, very much so. Hehe. Someone's attracted to you. Princesses, I don't think we'll ever understand them. Women, am I right? Oh man, that's such a messed up line. What's going on? Why the excitement? Thought I crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's Kitchen citizens. The reports of Crimean army stragglers heading in this town. From this point forward, the Dying Army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships should be allowed to sail. Ike, Dying troops have. I know. What we can do is move towards the dock and try to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulph? Not yet. Wait, here it comes now. Ranulph over here. Ooh, things are heating up, aren't they? Things on your end. Things set. We need to dig down to the harbor. We'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. Explain the situation to him, he's willing to help. You can reach your ship safely, take care of everything, deliver you to Begnan. Rodolph, aren't you coming too? He's planning on it, but Knight's movements have me concerned. We'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Just watching where it's going. Quit bothering me. Ah! Eek, subhuman. Oh shit. Blast. True, subhuman. Until you come prowling around here. Beast. Taking subhumans need to learn your place. Sometimes are too good for you. Ooh, so Harry, go on, scat. Oh my god. Dang. Warcock. Hey, we must leave. What? No, we have to open Ranulph. Well, this village will attract the attention of the dying troops. But we have to rape at hell. He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulph is strong. Stronger than me. It's alright. But there's no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. They just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Alright, wait. Idiot human. Stop. Get out of my way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? What human will protect some subhuman? It's friends this monster. Saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the dying troops are searching for. You there, giant soldier, ho. There's some suspicious folk over here. Huh? That way. Hurry. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Diane, and now you're going to cooperate with them? Well, the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. The allies take flesh and blood Diane humans over some fang subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. You people are insane. We're just subhuman everyone's shooting about. So, two vigilantes are here. Those guys are turning over the dying army. They will prove our allegiance and get our village favor. But if you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Yeah, blame it. Like, no, for you alright? Why'd you come back? Guess some fool was gonna lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Like, what'd you have me do? Gaily and Crimea formed an alliance. We cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if they're citizens of Crimea after all. Well, I'm not Galian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself, so... Let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the dying pursuit. Leave the town vigilantes alone. Get to the docks as soon as possible, find my name to here and get one into this boat, is that it? Exactly. If anyone else says, I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along. Mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. What? Yes, I could do us any good. Yeah, Soren. Get everyone together, we're getting out of here. So yeah, I don't really care about these people. I could see them burn, and I would not care one whit about them. You reap what you sow, after all. Huh. It won't let me look over there, see what those people are like. Alright, so... Okay, I got the page out. Uh, huh. It's not telling me how many. Son of a bitch. Fine. I'll just get out the bonus experience page. Though I know it's not completely accurate, but this site's not telling me much either. So I have no choice but to use it. 7 turns? You're kidding. For this? Wow. So... Another one, really? Well, I mean... Just a moment. I guess if they let me use that many people, I may as well give some axes to Boyd as well. I didn't think they'd be that generous on people to use here. Killing Edge? Really? Oh wait, you're someone else. Okay, I'm back. So actually, I need to make one choice here. I might be ditching Boyd for this because I do have to bring one of the base with me. One of them. Well, technically, I could bench Bulk. Since I don't think there's anything I need to steal on this map, so... I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. So I'll bring Liz for this. Because you do need her later during this map. This one I know for a fact can get kind of dangerous. Listen to me. You know, a single criminal soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town, arrest anyone suspicious. You're a Makoya. So this group of vigilantes want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me. Are you the commander of these forces? I am. Who are you? Captain of the boat you see board here. My name is Desir. Stopped by to accomplish some brief business, but should have still preventing me from saying so. I need to leave this place. Well, that's for the inconvenience. We're trying to stop some criminal soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need a cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. Our ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Baghdad Empire. Present such documentation? Really approve. I have no ties whatsoever to the Crimea. Gardine rules such big name papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Desir, correct? Protest too loudly, Desir. Take her first. Yes, sir. Now then, where's our special guest? I'm right here, General Makoya. Who boy? Oh, Sir Black Knight. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. We'll hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I've nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. They literally throw wide the gates at first of our approach. Duty as humbrum as this, where that my troops would become sloppy and lose their edge. Fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. Thank you for understanding. This town is not scheduled for subjugation till much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, just to that. Days ago, a castle held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked, and the captives freed. Perpetrators were Crimean soldiers, accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence reports, their trial led here. I see. Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. Capture this band, we may gain information of your location. Do you require my assistance? I think if the generous offer, however, if you return to the fray, it will be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I beg your restraint so that we be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Soldiers loose, may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. Oh boy. Good luck, guy. Could be fine. For me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these dying fools. Get subhuman. After him, don't let him get away. Try and move out for the harbor. To avoid conflict, local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. Can't get enough of Anna, huh? Well, let me show you how to earn the right victory condition. Like these keep and seize victory conditions. Arrive is to clear a map with someone other than Ike. Basically, arriving means either Ike or another allied unit reaches a certain point on the map. like it's such a big glory hog. I'll let this fellow here show us how it's done. The Allen moves to the flashing blue square. The arrival command appears in the unit menu. They just have to choose yes, proceed to clear the map. Here, watch. With the easy, and you can use the arrive command while enemies are still roaming around. Remember, anyone in your party can reach the arrive point in the mission. It may sound like a broken record, but it's pretty cool, don't you think? So on some maps, you reach a blue square within a specific number of turns. So if you take your sweet time to loading around, do sucks to be you. Missing such a limit, see the remaining number of turns right here in the corner. There's no number here, take all the time you want. That's it. One could say that you arrived at the end, teehee. Okay. So... really wish I would have moved you closer to this, but... what the heck? Okay, yeah, I'm restarting this. My good people are way too far away for this. Oh my god. It's like the... default locations are about as worse as you could probably make them. You right in the middle here so that you can pick a side here. Okay, so you have Steel Lance, so you're going to be good for here. Now Kieran does have a rather obnoxious ability called Gamble. Has this unit a chance to hit, but it doubles the chance to let a critical hit. I don't know if that actually affects you, if you have a 100% chance to hit already, but we'll see. I'll have to see just how bad that actually gets. I'll try this. And I forgot to move you closer. Damn it! That was really one of the biggest reasons to doing this. Oh, there we go. I had to remember why I moved the Z button. Alright. Oh, these are vigilantes. How am I supposed to... Okay, you get extra bonus experience if you leave them alive and you just go straight to the ship, but... As you can probably tell, this guy's recruitable. I mean, it's not really a spoiler at this point. If a guy is a portrait, he's either he or she is either recruitable or is just recruitable later. I mean, that's kind of the series standard. But the vigilantes are in the way here. How am I supposed to be able to get to him without going through them? That's the mystery of the day right there. Do they really expect you to just go all the way around, sneak behind, recruit him, and then end the fight on that same turn? That all within 7 turns? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see what happens here. Hey, there are really subhumans about? Oh yeah, a mistake about it. And they'll soon kill you as looking evil. Where are they? They're over there. Big beast. It's about to start flushing them out of hiding. See? Find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. A girl of town just for test on subhumans. Oh fuck. I didn't see you there. Oh wow, really? So Zehart doesn't move. They will, though. Okay. Do they actually... Let me restart again, because I need to see something here. Do they actually move towards you, or only when you get into their attack range? Because if it's only the attack range, then I might be able to do this. Really should have got to an Iron Lands, but hey. See, aren't you? You are. Well, those Crimeans that the message was after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. Pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. A second, here, take this with you. Wow, someone that's not a complete bitch? Ooh, a Draco Shield. That might come in useful for a certain main character. Just saying. Who haven't I used? Braum? Okay, yeah, Braum. Should have equipped the Steel Spear, damn it. Oh, Braum doesn't have... Shit. Well, let's see how this goes anyway. Really? I don't want to have to use that so soon, but... Damn. that was kind of close. So we're only at turn 3 here, and we're already running into problems. Okay. My gosh, are you really finding dying? Oh, that's so brave. I've heard so many rumors about Crimea's defeat. Everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to those fierce dying forces. One believes that if they just cooperate, life will go on as it always has. Please take this magic scroll. We're brothers, supported by the dying army. Fight for him too. Not what I thought, but oh well. Yeah, there ain't no fucking way I'm getting all the way over there with her. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use the code for this one. Yeah, okay. Because there ain't no way of me getting it under the turn limit if not. Let's see. Let me go and turn it off long enough to at least get as far as I can. Plus, it gives you kind of a clearer example on just how far away I would be before this would be a thing. Oh, come on. Ooh, you're about to untransform here. That ain't good. Son of a bitch. Oh. Gamble doesn't always activate, you just choose to. Never mind. Well, that's kind of convenient. You're odd gob. I choose a subhuman. Should not have left the forest. Could not survive in human settlements. Little bitch. But your heart, awake. This is no time to be sleeping. As some people have started, come let's join in the thrill of the hunt. Let's not. If we don't lift a finger, the poorest pups will take care of everything. How glory awaits. You'll allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose. Go entertain yourself, will ya? Like a soldier or a lance of peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... Fighting? Maybe it's done. That's it. Go by myself. Huh? Okay, hold on a moment. Yes? Change your mind? You wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Gah! Fuck. Well, sucks. Of course. Probably gonna have to... Oh, maybe this will work? We're not fleeing. We're actually headed this way. Except we have underestimated the courage of our foe. So we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. Got a master seal. Fuck off. RNG, what the fuck? No, not bad level, actually. It's not telling me how much is left. So... Oh, you have a steel sword. Oh boy. Damn it. Shit. These men, and they're still having problems. They make a miscalculation. Oh, it's him! Shit. So, if I didn't care about Zahark, I could get all the bonus experience. But I do want Zahark, so when I come back, I'm probably gonna show myself actually completing the map, but I'm gonna freeze time to get Zahark real quick. And then I'll finish things up here. But I'll see you guys later. Okay, I'm back. So... Really? Oof. Oh wait, you can move again after striking, so actually this will work out. Not to mention, you're probably going to kill yourself on your next turn anyway, since you're going to attack her. So that actually is going to work out pretty well. Oh shit. Oh fuck. So as long as she's protected, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're not going to be capable of doubling me, so it's fine. Yeah, just be sure to give Dangerous White Lady. Man, it just sucks that it would have been so damn close. Oh, come on! I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh fuck, you're a flyer. This would not be a smart idea. Unless I can guarantee I can kill you, which I can, most certainly cannot. So yeah, you're going down here. Oh, you're not going to attack? Really? Little bitch. Wait, never mind. Yeah, you are. I was about to say. It would have been smart of him not to, and that's what I was afraid of, but no, you actually have left the way open. You're going to attack her, of all people? I thought you were going to go after Soren. Yep. If not for how long it takes to get over here, I would have been able to do it. That's just messed up. Just out of curiosity, though, what would happen? Oh, now you're attacking him. Not that would have helped you much, but I'm just saying. Ooh, well, not a bad level. Oof. Grr. Die, human. Hold on, please. I am not an enemy to Lagoos. Lagoos? How do you... I joined this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople. While they're worried about me, you can make good your escape. I cannot trust the word of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Ah. 1, 2, all of them? How many do you want? Just get the word, I'll start the cutting. Quiet. Why would you want to help you? That's all. I see. You're not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. You must hurry away from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends that I must board a ship with. I love that she is really against the idea of it's not that she hates Bjork, but it's like she's struggling with the idea of her personally relating to them. It's a bit cute in a way, and I like it, especially considering we've seen, just with this village alone, just how pieces of shit the people here are. Not all of them, obviously. There's a couple of the villages that are halfway decent, but like the majority of them, though, suck. You can really see why people like Leith are the way they are, because like, yeah, I would probably hate them too. I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm not even a Lagoos, but even I would probably hate their guts. So you can imagine what it's like for them. Honestly, the idea that they can even this easily trust Ike's group is impressive. Just when you look at just the kind of shit they have to put up with. Because yeah, I'm not exactly thrilled with these people. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. Says these Dalians want nothing more than to kill Lagoos. I'm not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, I have no choice. I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous. What's your name? I'm Leith, but that's a good name. That's besides the point. I am Zahark. Well met, Leith. Whoops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Oh, hold it. I've not agreed to this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's such a good level, too. Damn it. Yeah. Wait, oh, fuck. They're gonna... Oh, fuck! A subhuman warrior. I would test your strength. Ugh, terrible mistake. Feel to withdraw. I love you. Live to fight again. Yeah, about this. The Dark Knight will be here, and he will. If you're within his range, he will go after you. And, the unique sword imbued with great hinge strength. The Black Knight can wield it. Yeah, you will die if you try to go after the Dark Knight. So yeah, flee. You're Crimean. I cannot fight you. Hold on, please. I immediately lose. Okay, so the rest is the same. I'm surprised that it was slightly different. So if you recruit him, then the Vigilantes will go after him, and he'll most likely kill them, so you lose out on the bonus experience. Wow, this map sucks! It's like you lose either way. Not to mention you have to watch out for the Black Knight as well, which is going to slow things down even more. Oh, also, I forgot about that house. Set. These are taking advantage of the commotion to sucker little town. Let's close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Just forgot. Please just a thanks. Go on, take it. Killer Lance. Yeah, that's something you don't want to miss, that's for sure. Yeah, I do believe that's everything, so... Yeah, let's just be done with this. It was only for a single turn, but I still had to use cheats if I wanted to get everything. Keep in mind, you don't have to get every little thing in this game to win by any stretch, but I think it's kind of cheap that in so many situations, the game spites you for not being good enough at this game. This and the sequel do things I am not thrilled about. Thankfully, I can use both cheats and save states on both, so I can work around it, but it still kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. That the games literally make it so hard in order to just get something basic like experience. Thankfully, after this and Radiant Dawn, we will begin to the part of the series that makes things a lot more comfortable for players in order to handle bad situations. Considerably so. If you choose to, anyway. Arrive. Mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now how to proceed. You're not impeding that ship. I won't allow it. But Achilles Beast Warriors. I've met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh? I saw you that night, standing by the full moon. The night you murdered Sir Grail. Haha, so you're the one traveling with the Beast King, eh? Interesting. Measuring his age strength, I'll naturally learn more of the King's true power. I can tell you this, but my King is not to be measured against the likes of me. He is far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. Oh no. Ugh, why? Why did my attacks do nothing? Quite impressively. However, you are no match for me. Huh? Rise. Leave this to me. You are one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, your proper thanks next time we meet. When next we meet. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape. That was a good nap. Well, good the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander! Listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were entered in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. Because my father, they must not return home empty-handed. You must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. Locked out his orders to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide. Correct. So let's move out. Blast. Hey, Lord Black Knight, the ship is departing. We ready our ship, so without delay, we could overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Diane General. You were withdrawn. Sure that's true? Yes. Yes, those two for more details. The two of us, we're representing the townsfolk. Say that agreeing here last board that ship. Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her. She was beautiful. And it was Ellen? They called her something like that. It's true. She's Alicia. Haha, my luck has changed. The rest of the townsfolk are ready to cooperate any way we can. We keep that in mind. Believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then, you there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work them from dusk to dawn without stopping. Work them until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. Understood, sir. But that's... Well, why would you? Stop your whining. How else am I supposed to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. You know, we're supposed to really feel bad for the villagers here, but... Yeah, it's kind of what they deserve. And I know how mean that sounds, but... Like... I'm sorry, I can't feel bad for these people. They are twisted, evil, racist pricks that basically... It's kind of the thing I hate about some RPGs, where they really want to make you feel bad for, like, the scummiest of people because bad things happen to them. And I'm like, I guess, but are you really expecting me to really have any type of empathy for people that, up to this point in a story, have done nothing but do twisted, vile acts that normally would be acts suited to a villain, not people you're supposed to be rooting for. I think this is the kind of thing people criticize a lot in comic books, especially when it comes to stuff like The Boys and stuff like really hardcore, dark, edgy stories about heroes that really, aside from being the main character, are really no better than the villains a lot of the time. And a lot of people, I think there's a guy called Garth Ennis, or whatever his name is, that is kind of notorious for this kind of shit, where his heroes really are not really very heroic in the slightest, and really come off on the more chaotic side of being a hero, which I've seen this kind of thing done well before, but I've heard a lot of his stories, though. He does not really handle it well, and he's been criticized a lot over the years for the fact that he just doesn't seem to know what a hero's supposed to be. Like, there's supposed to be something to them that we're supposed to be rooting for, and in most of his stories, there really isn't. So, our own princess. It's not. It can't be. It can't. Oh, please. Like, that would have mattered. You literally said that the royal family sided with subhumans. And you were ready to join Diane instead, so I really don't think that would have made much of a difference, even had you known she was there. No. No! But Lord Ike, how wonderful. I think you were going to make it. Sorry to have worried you. Oh no, just happy to see you well. So very happy. Whew, I don't think you've pursued me this far. Or such as you, wounded? Did Bjork give you that bruise? Sir Gifka. Ow. King told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up. Nothing appears to be broke. It's one among the Dian army whose power is so overwhelming. To move at such speed with all that armor, I tell you it's not right. And now, King's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. But then we don't about that. It will have the older retainers as memories of Luku's subordination. To be fair, from what we've just seen, I can't blame them too much. I mean, dear God. It's one thing that they don't like Luku's, but to basically be flat out just freaking offensively mean towards them, yeah, I don't blame them. I don't think the peace talks would go very well even if you tried. Like, I really don't. Many villages probably wouldn't even listen to them if they tried to make treaties with them. Said the king, Princess Alicia were not King Ramon's orphan, Dodie would be willing to aid her. Orphan? What? Perhaps you're right. They right, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No sense of carelessness, I presume. Of course not. Even the others have been their heirs to what. Even the others have been their heirs to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. How do you see this? Zelicia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. Still, this company does nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. It's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Mr. Gifka, but a mistake about it. Giant's next target is Galia. Must go home and prepare. Princess Crimea. Did she board the ship to Begnian with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. Well, further proof that his name is Gawain. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. As our worm worked itself into the group, it appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. Oh fuck, really? Haha, all is going as planned. They would let them swim as they please. There was one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Baghdad Empire. What? Is that true? If he is nosing about, he must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication he had caught on to our plans? That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Pah, nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Galia. Be smart. You must not allow Galia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? I'll be there in a second. As you would. Nearly escaped Giant's grasp. The Gro mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they set sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Baghdad will take roughly 2 months. Oof. Thus, with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As at the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. These belong to Phoenicis and Kilphas, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Both nations prey on human vessels, supplies them wealth, and their flying corsairs are freed across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the dragon tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its close culture beyond a veil of history. It's these lagoons-controlled waters that our company must now cross. Strange land. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, so let's do this. Ike. It's bothering you. What bad about ever since we came up board? Just a little seasick. Seasick? Such a bad liar. Never get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You're doing so much lately. Just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, alright. It was bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone discovered Nolfa's Lagoos, these people, they changed just like that. But till the instant, seemed like such kind and decent people. You don't know that. Just no idea if your prejudice against Lagoos was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Rodolph and I? I have to say, first I was scared too. So they could change. They could do things that we Bior can't do. They're not like us. Yes, you can honestly feel it's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But you know, it's because of all the time we spent together. So you know they are. Got to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared of us around them. But other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Don't make excuses for them. Seriously, that's so stupid. You're right. People like me are the odd ones. Books about it as they are. I do not agree with this. I mean, on some level he's right, but it shouldn't be that way. Like, seriously? Like, it's so easy for people like Ike and Mist to be friends with Lagoos. So freaking easy. So why can't it be that easy for everyone else? Now you could say, well, they're not raised around prejudicious beliefs. No, 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 no. That doesn't fly with me. Because they know that the royal family of Crimea has always been acceptive of Lagoos. Okay? And these are the people from their kingdom. One would think that those kind of beliefs would eventually spread to the common people. At least you would imagine that'd be the way it would work. But no. They are holding onto the beliefs despite that, even judging the royals for feeling that way, pretty much turning on them like they would the Lagoos. That, to me, shows how black their hearts really are. Because, I'll just use Tales of Symphonia as an example here. We have a character called Zelos, Wilder, in that game, that is raised around prejudicial beliefs against half-elves. And he admits that he struggles with the idea that humans and elves could ever really be understand each other. And yet, do you see him being the shit out of elves left and right, like, just for who they are? No, you don't. As a matter of fact, he travels with a group that has half-elves in it, and he gets along with them just fine. He still has that prejudice that's rooted deep inside him, but he will not bring harm to them. Or anyone else for that matter. That's the difference here. That is a character who has prejudice, but he knows better on what is acceptable and what isn't. Now, he doesn't have a problem with other people doing it, and he does bring that out, that it's accepted that people do mistreat half-elves in their world, but he won't ever do it himself. And he is more than willing to open his heart to people that he knows more closely. Now, that is a big difference here between these two examples. Because Zelos may have prejudice, but he's not black-hearted. He isn't. He's not like others who gleefully will mistreat half-elves because of who they are. He doesn't get any joy out of that, but he was raised with those beliefs all the same. And he admits that that is very common to feel that way, and that knowing it's wrong and yet some of those beliefs is what prejudice is all about. Which is a very mature way of looking at it, honestly. With these villagers' cases, though, I cannot feel for them at all. Because I feel like at this point in their history, they really should know better than to be quite as vile as they are. They really come off as the most hardcore villainous of prejudicial people. And considering that I have a history of being bullied and being the victim of prejudice myself, but for other reasons, this hits me pretty hard when I had to see that. So yeah, they can fuck off. I don't care what happens to them. I don't. I have no patience for that type of people. I have none at all. Now you can say that I am, with the way I'm talking, I'm really no better than they are, but you can say that if you want, but constantly wanting to be the better person all the time does really nothing but make you come off as an enabler for that kind of behavior when you admit that you don't really want to do anything about it. And to be fair, it's not like I could anyway. It's not like I was all that tough growing up, and I was very much a very wimpy person. Shy as well. So it's not like I could have done anything about it, but still, it does irritate me that even in today's culture, they honestly just want you to look the other way and just pretend they don't exist. But to be fair, I don't think that really helps, and really it just makes them think they're winning when they're really not. But they think that, though. After all, it's not like anyone's telling them what they're doing is wrong or doing anything about it, so they'll continue on doing what they're doing. Nobody cares. Unless you're like one of those focus groups of people that actually want to criminalize people like that. But that's a very minority thing that happens, and there's not enough attention to that in real life that things ever really get done about it. But anyways, let's get back to the game. Wish more people are like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Oh, yes, they would. Doesn't everyone want peace? Not that kind of peace, lady. I'm sorry. Not everyone actually wants to engage in being friendly with people. I mean, again, that's kind of what prejudice is all about. Sometimes they are rather gleeful in mistreating people because they think that it's appropriate. Or in some cases, it's because they want it to be appropriate. I guess it's just hard to put all of those fears behind us. Okay, this is another thing I kind of hate. How people say, well, they're just has that prejudice because they're afraid of other people that they're not friendly around, and I'm like, no, that really doesn't play much of a part in it at all, really. Because if it was fear that was promoting it, then they wouldn't want to be around them at all. No, instead, it's a case of judging people. That's how it's always been. And I kind of hate the idea of, well, fear is causing them to be angry, and that anger is what's leading to them being judgmental. You know, the classic thing that Star Wars kept trying to say, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering, shit like that. That's what they're trying to push with that. And I call bullshit on that. Because, yeah, you can sometimes get angry if you're afraid of something enough, but that's not usually the main cause of prejudice, like in this case. Now, prejudice comes from a completely different place. You're right, it is very hard. You can see her. It's a big idea eavesdropping on us like that. How do you find sailing? Have you gone sick at all? We're fine. Answer your question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagoos? Why? Because the obvious financial benefits, I suppose. I do so because I am one. What? You're not Lagoos. I don't see a tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among Bjork, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've changed my attire, my feeding habits, I've done many things. Why would you do that? Lagoos cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. Think the Lagoos and Bjork could live together? Everything you must have seen? I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. Yeah, sorry, buddy, but I'm not going to do that. It'd be one thing if it was just a case of, oh, they're being manipulated to think it this way, because that's what the government wants them to think, and shit like that. But no, it's quite the opposite here. They're rebelling against their train of thought, or the train of thought that the royals have, because they just don't want to change their beliefs. That's the completely opposite thing here. So yeah, I'm not going to side with them on this. Like, they have had plenty of moments where they could have at least tried to be a little more understanding. Not necessarily get rid of the prejudice, but at least try to open up. But you seem they're unwilling to do that. They even sided with an empire that was opposed to their own originally because of the Lagoos. Like, literally. Yeah, I don't really think that they will actually ever be wanting to do that. Not even if people are trying to force them to, they would be really resistant to it, and would probably spend years just storing that hatred away. Just to throw the society. That's the kind of people we're dealing with here. Say, Lucas are indeed no persecuted by the Bjork, but long ago, these roles were reversed. Wait, but that's not what we heard. We heard about Lagoos being mistreated, not the Bjork. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to Lagoos now. That's the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Begnian. Ranulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Keeley himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I will do what I am able. Ike, summary of our last battle. Huh. Earned 4,000 gold? Spent 5,971. Eh? Earned? I'm confused by that one. There were no casualties, so for permanent injury, we fought excellently. So I have to report, you excuse me. Alright. Oh, hey, grab that boy. What's going on? Huh. Soth, huh? No more running for you. Is here? Who is this? Stowaway. Gathering aboard the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? What did you sneak aboard the ship? You won't talk? In that case. Ow, ouch! Ike, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not going to waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. Ow, ow, quit it, I'll talk. That hurt. Thought you were gonna break my face. But, face? What did he grab? Well, what's your name? Damn, I get rough. What are you doing here? I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board the ship to steal anything. Stop scaling at me like that. Make me feel uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Don't mind him. Just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. The ship is in for Begnian, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Begnian? I don't know. I won't call it a Toha. Could think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? Person you're looking for? Yeah, I mean, we're not really by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. You want to do this. Alright. This year, my mercenary company will look after this boy. He'll be a burden to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. You sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Bulk. Right here. Yeah, where you been? Scared the moment we got on the ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. Everyone's showing up for a meal, and she thinks you're dying of hunger. We ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land, big. Ship, small. It's not the same thing. I won't miss roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore. So please, eat one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're gonna charge me? Make you eat? That's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Bye. Tell me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Miss he's dead. Oh my god. Okay, this game's dialogue is great though, seriously. You have a minute? Of course, Commander Reich. But I haven't had many opportunities to talk, and You don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. Surprised to see someone in Toha who chose to find the site of the Lagoos. Well, I mean, there were a couple of those people in houses that were friendly enough. I mean, they knew you were Lagoos, but they still helped you. Now, mind you, it's just a couple of people, and there's probably a whole there's probably a whole town worth of people that were being prejudiced, so I don't blame you for not really being... Like, I don't blame you for being surprised at this. I joined the Tola vigilante solely for the purpose of saving Lagoos. I'm not from Crimea. When I heard she had joined with Galia, I envisioned my perfect world. When I wish the Lagoos could live normal lives free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, some things were no different there than any other Bjork nation. Same for me. Couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. Happy to hear it. Well, the Bjork I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Sierra, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoos? I don't follow you. See, I was born in Galia, or so I've been told. Just wondered if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. I'd be upset if I didn't want to discuss them. Reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I have a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Yeah, that's what that is. You are a good man. Glad to have you along. Glad to be here. Feel like I finally be able to do kind of good I've longed to do for years. Ooh. You don't look so well. Are you alright? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Baton was the same. Ugh, I'm sorry. Traveled with Mustin and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. Just left home, you see? I was all alone, I couldn't find work. Considering how young you look, you must have still been probably a kid then. My hometown, so many people could depend on. Once I left, everything changed. Once this group hadn't found me by the side of the road, probably be dead by now. You did lead quite a virtuous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your medic skills are amazing. Aren't they, though? Hehe. I'm always happy when people notice. Ooh, feels so much better now. Actually starting to get hungry. Glad to hear it. Just stay above deck. When you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright? Not sure that would help, but hey. Damn it. Oh, Marcia can do rope as well. Grants unit fewer experience points, but enhances growth over time. Yes, it does. Okay, so... we're going to be taking advantage of this. So, you don't mind if I take this, do you? Let's see here. Different units have different capacities. Thankfully, wait, oh. Huh. Oh, fuck. I thought I understood how this worked, but... oh, you can't skip this because you have to have them join you. Oh, come on. There we go. So, I do have you, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Really should have saved anyway after all that, but I thought you could just give the skills to anybody, but... oh, I guess it does. Well, that's kind of sad. Huh, so you can't give that to other people? Could've sworn you could. Alright. So, South is normally the only one that can use it? That's what the guy seems to be telling me. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Now, there is another skill that's kind of similar. Okay, so everything I've looked up and seems to indicate that this is actually pretty tacky since, yep, despite what I thought, seals cannot be transferred between characters like I originally thought they could. Oh, you have the same skill that Soren has, Adept. So that's pretty good. Also, support. Rom and Ileana, really? Come on. So much for what I was gonna do. I was gonna use Paragon on other people. I mean, not Paragon, but Blossom. Grants unit fewer experience points and enhances growth over time. Yeah, but I can't seem to give it to you. See what we get here. It's a really good level, but it sucks that you're not getting strength though. You really need that more than anything else right now. Oh, much better, yes. Also, speaking of him, give you a little more defense to work with. I don't think we have anything else that's a stat item. We do have that arm scroll, but I really want to hold on to that until close to the end of the game. Yeah, even with 19 speed, you're having trouble with doing decent damage to things. Let me see if I can get some strength for you as well. That would be very handy. Just checking. Yeah. Sadly, your chance to raise strength is very poor. Come on, dude. Stop. Yeah, they really don't want to give that to him, do they? Thank you, finally. Okay. Okay. That's something, at least. Also, we got something for you. Weight of 2, might 4. Very nice. So now you can use that without needing that to be a problem. Need to get you to where you can use that. Yeah, blame it. Okay, so is there anyone else that needs it? Well, I mean, you're close. So, let's see here. Alright. We know we can do better than that. Oh, come on. Okay, that's a little better. Alright. Wait a moment. Is that all you have to do? I mean, that is a good level, but really? Because that was clearly different. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me try this again. No, that's the same, so what the heck? I'm good. Yeah, okay. Sure, I'll take it. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't know that would work as well as it would. Yeah. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. That's for sure. So you're 1 point stronger at least. So I'm curious when it comes to you, though. Can I make a special forgery weapon? Preferably. Can I make it F steel? Yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get for the until you get to the last 7 chapters of the game. So that sucks. All right, well. Yeah, Slim Sword at this point you don't really need. So I'm guessing that her transform gauge is always full at the start of a fight. So at least you have a few turns to really take advantage of her. Still kind of hate the fact that Alright, so... trying to figure out who I should level up now. Well, White, I guess. Oh wait, I have nothing to still do. Never mind. Okay, gonna go in. Okay. Wow. They're really not being very nice to you, are they? Well, that is what I wanted, but it's a shitty level. Nah, I'll just stick with it. At least you got 3 stats. Alright. Gotta do you as well. Alright. Well, alright. Oh. Piston. Rolf again. Awesome. Aim and release. Can I talk to you for a moment, Rolf? Sure, just hold on and let me tie my bowstring. Gotta be ready. You know, just in case some dying thugs try to jump us. So what do you need, Mist? Let's not fight any more battles, Rolf. Really? I really don't think we children should be fighting in this war. Huh? Why are you saying this now? Let's go back to being kids. This is what it's like to be an adult. I don't want any part of it. Right, Mist. Fighting scares you. You don't have to fight. Don't worry, I'll fight for you. That's what I meant, and you know it. Stop fighting, or it's all meaningless. Can't do that. Slay our enemies and defend our own. I'm mad now. Slay our enemies? Isn't that meaningless to you? Like picking a flower or squishing a spider? They're human too. You understand that, Rolf? Yeah, me, they're human, just like us. They're not people or targets pinned to a tree. I don't want to hear it. Rolf. I don't want to hear it, got it? They're trying to hurt us, kill us. I'm just stopping them, protecting all of you. Wait, Rolf, please understand. I think you're going to have problems with that one. What else are you doing with Marcia? Ready? Aim? Hey, you're Rolf, right? We're doing outro alone. Pressing my archery skills, see? Still, target a tree and fire away. Wear my arrow tips with burlap to prevent accidents. There was one incident with a Marmot. Well, I just try to stay close to target now. It's the best way to train, but at least it gives you some practice. That was so cute. Trying hard. There was such a little guy. Hey, I'm not small. I'm a dangerous mercenary. Yeah, of course you are. So you mind if I practice with you? That's alright. I can take care of myself. I know. Just offering to help. You know, it was once a knight in the service of the world's greatest country. So no down to a bow. Biggest aside spear archers for anything else you know. Yeah, well you better watch out or I'll feather you like a quill. Ooh, you're getting really testy with her. Now, it's interesting that she brings that up about Pegasus knowing how to use a bow. Because flyers would not be allowed to have access to bows for a very, very, very long time into the series. I know archers were not exactly great for a long time, to be fair, but the fact that there wasn't any flying or even archers that were on horseback for the most part for such a long time was ridiculous. Now, there were options for that as early on as Blazing Sword, but only actually I think it was started in Mighty Blade, if we're being honest here. That's as far back as I remember, anyway. But there were very few options for that. Usually they were tied to a single character. And from what I understand, the characters weren't exactly super amazing anyway. Characters like Sue and characters like Wrath from Binding Blade and Blazing Sword are not exactly high up on people's popularity lists. And after that, you had to promote to get Archer on horseback. You did not get one as a base class. And you never got any flyers that could use archers, though you could use archery either. And I was like, really? I mean, that would have been a perfect thing to do. Actually have an archer that was tied to its weakness. I mean, that would actually be pretty neat, in my honest opinion. But I don't think we would get that until Three Houses, which is honestly one of the more modern entries in the series. It's the second newest, actually. Anyways, yeah, we better watch out or I'll feather you like a quill. Ah, big words from a little guy. I like you. You should take a look around to make sure nobody else is around before you start shooting arrows. I know that. Don't talk to me like a baby. Sheesh, alright. Touchy. Yeah, he kind of is. So yeah, no one else is close to leveling up, so... Oh, except for Mist, of course. Yeah, I may as well. It's actually important that you do keep your characters decently leveled if you're going to use them at all. Oh boy, ain't that the truth. Oh, not a bad one either. But yeah, I do think that's it for now. Let's see here, what is it? Nothing. That we can do anything about it, right? Being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are Laguzai. Ravens from Kilvis. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Denia Soren. You noticed them coming as well? Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. Heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. Still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I prefer to avoid them altogether, see if we can outrun them. What I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvis and Phoenicius are far more cruel than any beast lagoos. Winged pirates. Am I supposed to fight against that? What was that? Oof, feel like we hit something. Blast, we've underground. Must have gone to reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Predictable humans, sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It'll be long before Phoenicius or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? Did research in the past. However, the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also as susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright. I'm going to gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. Want a small group to remain below deck to protect persistent members of the crew. You ever face an enemy like this? Let everyone stay together. Let's go. Can't bring as many this time. Nine turns to clear. And then equipped to lets its word to maintain ammo from at all times. Output is slowly lowered while using the band. This is something I want. We won't be able to get it anytime soon, but once we do, Lathby will become a really good character for a long part of the game. But for now, we'll just have to make do with her being limited. Okay, you're still safe. can't hit it. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. This is gonna get nasty. Oh damn, they're fast. Okay. Caught up at last. Do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Hi, Jill. Just a moment. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they bird half-breeds? There we go. Okay, that's one down. That's another one down. Got Seraph. Got a coin? It can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold? What? That's confusing. Okay. Got another coin. Yeah, you're it. Wow, this went surprisingly smooth. Oh, there's more, okay. Wyvern Rider, huh? And that equip has the damage done to Lucas attacks. For use by Bjork only. You, what are you lollygagging about? Who are? I am Jill Fizzard, Wyvern Rider of Diane, attached to Commander Hare's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. Though accept no help from Diane. There's no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I'll not accept aid from anyone who thinks Lagoos are subhuman. You blubbing about. On your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it. What's going on? Alright. So... I'll try equipping this, and then I'll have Mist over here. She should be safe. And have you heal her. Not that I think it would matter, but still. Alright, so... Wait. Do you have to take out Seeker? If so, then that's going to be bad. Shit. And how many turns do I have? 9. guess I could be quiet enough. Yeah, you're not going to be too helpful. Okay, so... Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Got a secret book. Awesome. Damn it. Yeah, this is not a good one for miss, just because of just how easily they can overwhelm our positioning here. Well, we got one more kill, and that's it. Okay, good. So they have to actually get on the ship to attack from the looks of things here.
Someone needs you to take the chickens out, okay?
Alright. Okay, who are you gonna go after here? I mean, you guys can't go after... Alright, so who are you gonna go after? Oh, fuck off. Ah, a Galian? What are you doing here? You're a disgrace to all it goes. We'll not let you continue like this. Ooh. Nice one, dude. Good job. Led her away. Enisill has given us his blessings. Wow. Ugh. Not used to fighting in these confined decks, are you, human? Funny, but I don't feel confined at all. Without wings, you're nothing but food for crows. Don't get ahead of yourself. Ugh, I'm falling. Nope. Not doing it. There we go. Yeah, I'd rather you get that than him. Blue gem, get. Doesn't matter who you hit, you're not going to be killing us. And we'll be defeating you next turn, which will be right within the turn limit. So yeah, this is actually one of the more generous turn limits, just because you're as long as you make sure to defeat them as soon as they get on the ship, you're guaranteed to get the bonus experience. It just can't take too long on that front. But yeah, it's not going to be a problem. And we're getting a lot of defense. I need you to get your arm swirl. No. I'll be right back. Again. Sorry about that. I'm back, so... Is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. The Tsar has the ship. Completely immobilized. We can't shake free of this reef. Go useless to swim around here. That'd be something I can do to help. Hey, Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting gunsing around here. Just want to go ashore and see what I can see. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't. That's... Ike, behind you. You there. What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. This is go-doing territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait. I understand. Ship is run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Bjork is none of our affair. That's ridiculous. You're a complete... You've been warned. You'll not be warned a second time. Hey. Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? My Lord Prince. Wow, very pretty looking prince. Wow. Men of the Bjork, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I am Kurtnaga, Prince of Koldoa. Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some guiltless pirates, our ship's run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? Can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If you wish to apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I'm more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. Father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvis, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. At once. Dragons. Oh, dragons. They're huge. It's so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Koldoa is the land of the dragons. More than any other Lagoosh tribe, they are known for their longevity. Her tales of Godoan still living, who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. We'll get to it. How is it you know so much about Koldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Koldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now is like a dream. So it was good fortune. Is that what you're saying? You think we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We moved your ship safely without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against a reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news. Thank you. Is there anything else you require? Need food or fresh water? We can replenish your supplies. That would be much appreciated. We're beginning to run low on water. For food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Koldoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. You've done so much for us when you could have left us to die out here. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the hero of hospitality. Will this suffice within my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for gas? As you know, Koldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Bjork. Even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. Can't expect us to accept so generous a gift. But I do. I insist you consider a personal gift from Gotea's prince. However, I've made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline. No, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. So please you understand. Like, Captain Asir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kripnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Bjork. May your journey be safe. Lord Ike, is something amiss? First, those ravens attack us, and a band of Godu dragons rescues us. Can't understand why they are all considered Lagoos. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying. Since there are both good and evil Bjork, there must be good and evil Lagoos as well. But they are so distinct in appearance, it's tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. Aye, that is. The shrift of Gilia, Dragons of Godu seem so honorable. And the birds of Kilvis and Phoenicia seem so cruel. Seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. Sure, it can't be as simple as that. Lucas Bjork, Italians are evil, Primians are not. Simple as that. Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in port. They weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective, like. Any conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Near impossible, I mean. Nasir, where have you been? Finished without a trace. I am uncomfortable around dragons. Remember this for later. Thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. We've seen him. Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one unaccustomed sea travel, it's not uncommon. Right. I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe we'll go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourselves warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Mrs. Alicia should be returning to your cabin. How about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? It won't be any bother. It's alright with me. Oh, thank you. She likes Ike. She likes Ike. Next chapter is A Guiding Wind. Oh boy, this one. I come here to report the results from the last battle. Sadly, we do not get much in the way of bonus experience. Although they said you only get 300, I got 450. Oh wait, never mind, from the clear bonus, never mind. Yeah, that sounds about right. 300 from the turn clear and 150 from the clear bonus, okay. Soft and chill. So when I go to this or preparable harm, everyone is at their best. That's my report, excuse me. Do you have a moment, Titania? Ike, how can I help you? Remember what we talked about the other day? But when you met my father? Yeah, that... I know you don't want to talk about it, so I won't force you or anything. It's not like I don't want to, it's just... It's hard to talk about my past. Still, you deserve to know as much about your father as possible. Alright, I'll tell you. Great. When I was a Crimean Knight, an officer exchange program, I was sent to Galia, where your father was. My first day, they held a joint training session at the Royal Hall, where I saw Commander Grell's might for the first time. He took on wave after wave of knights and defeated them like they were children. His swordsmanship was brilliant. The other knights barely had time to lift their weapons before Commander Grell had them on the ground. He was the mightiest warrior I'd ever seen. My body trembled at the thought of it. Whoa. I tried to cross swords with him, but he was so far by leg. Ha! It was laughable. I asked him to train me, and he agreed. After that, whenever we had a spare hour, we would meet and spar. We soon grew close. For a few weeks, he invited me to his home. That's when I saw you. Me? Yes, you were sleeping in your mother's arms, and she was smiling. You were adorable. The commander looked at you with such kind eyes. So a different person than the man who wielded a sword. I see. Ooh, Oscar and Kieran, yes. Hi Kieran, how are you? What the... Oscar? Oh, I loathe that name. Don't give me such pleasant greetings, I care not for them. What do I do now? Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten our second year of enlistment, the year we completed horsemanship. It was a final race to end the year. My beloved horse and I were flawless, but you beat us by the smallest of margins. Huh? Are you talking about that race you challenged me to? Yeah, that was fun. I thought the distance between us was at least 3 lengths. Ha, liar, deceitful, lying, squinty coward. This very moment I marches by our rival. Don't pretend not to care. Wow, I had no idea. But why? Must know why you left the Crimean knighthood without a word of explanation. Devoted myself to training with my horse, worked day and night so I could best my arch rival. And thanks to my true devotion, I didn't realize you were gone until 6 months later. Delinquent. Renisher? Is that how you say that? No, Reneger, okay. Because they call it reneging Avadil. Wait a sec, Kieran, how's that my fault? I can already see where this is going. So yeah, that ain't bad. Okay, so... yeah. Commander, how are you? Starting to get to see you, I see. I know you. You're George, right? Make weapons for us. No, George buys you wire. I'm his twin brother. Well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that George has blonde and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, George, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot? Enough. Yeah, what is it? Picture this. Let's say there are 2 ships. Suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. Alright, I'm picturing it. Now the soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Up to the defending side is fewer soldiers. They want them out of solid defense. What should they do? Seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the flanks. Soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see. So you would hold the enemy at bay by using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units barring the bridges. Talk about aim with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You'd want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. Stretch, but what if I don't have them attack at all? That way they won't run the risk of gaining counterattacks. That's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. They give me some good ideas. Ideas for what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? We'll let you join if you bring some parchment and quill. Come see us anytime if you're curious. See you later. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with him. Well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? It's just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. That's too bad. There's a story I wanted to share with you. Story? Quite a ripping yarn it is too. Interested? Well, not really. Oh, you're so rude. After you were so sweet the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on the deck, watching. After they could fly, of course. If I don't know they could fight. Thought one of them had the drop on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" Thought I heard a strange shrieking sound. That was you. Upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around. I brought down that crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. That's when you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander. Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh no, have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others down to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But what's my sense of a man? I never let him get away. Remember that. Oh my god. Hey. What do you want? Is there any reason you're still on our ship? Crows are gone. Truce is over, isn't it? I have a duty. As a dying soldier, cannot allow Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you can take us all on your own? If you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship. Let you all fight those crows like a band of street rats with sticks. I can see you are no match for me. But even if I were to leave this ship, the land's too far away for me to reach. Nonsense. I can see land at a distance from time to time. Thought you could go anywhere in that wyvern of yours. No wyvern could fly far without resting. These islands are thick with half-beast scum. If I wanted to, I couldn't leave this ship. But let me ask you, why do you follow us alone knowing that? Wanted to be recognized. Wanted my deeds to earn me fame. Soldier is little else to strive for. Yet you soldiers sneer at mercenaries. These we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Bagnan. But as long as you're on my ship, you will not utter the phrase half-beast. If you can agree to the condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. Alright. Three brothers. Just saying, there's be something more we can do. Boyd, you're not making any sense. Shed your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. Don't be impatient, Oscar. Just getting to it, alright? Patient? I'm being impatient? So patient you can barely be able to put your armor on. Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with a stoppable killer attack. Something only we can do. Yeah, stoppable attack? That sounds good. Okay, so I never showed it off, but this is actually in reference to something called the triangle attack. The reason I never showed it off is, well, I could have done it in Sacred Stones, but it would have required me training up all three Pegasus Rider types and make them strong enough to send them into a battle. What it basically does is if all three of them surround an enemy to where they all are within attack range, then they can do a powerful team attack that is a guaranteed crit. It's useful, but very hard to set up. And generally speaking, it's not that useful unless you're going to use it on the final boss or something. Or a Draco Zombie. Because usually it's not worth the setup, since you could usually kill enemies in 1 or 2 hits anyway. Doesn't it? Would you approve, Pee-wee? Don't call me Pee-wee. It's a fine plan, but you haven't explained what this new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, give me the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool though, Oscar. Boy, this plan sounds... Oh dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think of a great one. No way, forget that. It's too much for your little Pee-wee brain. Really, Boyd? I told you don't call me that. They may not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. still not a high enough rank with bows to be able to use your really great one. And I'm getting really tired of that, just saying. Eventually I might just give him a damn arm scroll just so he will fucking be able to do that if it doesn't happen soon. Getting really tired of that. So we have Jill. Jill's a pretty good character, though I have been told that unless you put a lot of work into her, then a later character is just as useful. She does come with a loose guard, however. The biggest problem with her is her speed. To my knowledge, she gets it very slowly, unless you make sure she gets it. Can be a bit of a problem with her. If you can get her speed up above average, though, she is pretty good. So just out of curiosity, how much would it take to do this? Ooh, quite a bit. Just out of curiosity though, what would you get? A lot. Alright. So... Okay, so it's not always good. So it's not like you're, yeah, because of how much experience it takes to level him up, though, you can easily run into issues. However, even at level 10, he is remarkably good. However, he can only use the knife, which is a weak weapon. Says some crit to it, sure, but it's a pretty weak weapon, though. However, people will say, if you max his potential out, then he's really good in the sequel game. I'll take their word for it. So, assuming that you guaranteed that all the stats will go up except for maybe defense and res, then his speed will probably be maxed out. Strength can be maxed out. Wait. So yeah, some people claim that unless you really want to min-max soft stats for the next game, you shouldn't do it. Just to kind of spoil this for later in the game, he comes already promoted in that one as a level 1 rogue. And his stats are as follows. When he joins in that one. He has 35 HP, not terribly great, but whatever. 18 strength. Since you can't promote in this game for story reasons, you can only get up to 20. He comes with 4 magics, so this could be potentially improved by a lot for that game, but for reasons we'll get into later, that's not really important. He comes with 20 skill and 20 speed, so leveling up to that point in this does not matter. 15 luck, so the luck will be the most deciding factor for if you want to do this. You could end up with upwards of 24 luck total if you get luck every level, which isn't hard to do. He also comes with 14 defense. So, assuming you really wanted to make sure defense went up by every level, or most every level, then you could get that to 20, which would be a sizable improvement. But the thing that really helps him benefit here is the res, which he comes with only 9. If you made sure that leveled up every level, God forbid, then that would be pretty massive. You could get up to 19 res, since level 1 doesn't count. So, okay, interesting. But for the most part, a lot of people believe that it's not worth it. The stats are relatively good, even if you don't, use converted save files. I mean, you can convert your save file over in the sequel, and Soth can benefit from it if you want to spend a lot of bonus experience on him. Keep in mind, as soon as I bring the thing up, keep in mind here, the other reason for that is because of Blossom, which heavily enhances its growth rate, but at the cost of needing 50% more experience than a normal player. Getting him to level 20, it takes a lot of it. A lot of bonus experience to do this. So, is it worth it? Not in the slightest. I think I did it once when I was trying to play through it. I didn't get very far to really take advantage of it, and really don't think it matters all that much. Perfect. Let's see what the convert save file even does. Okay, well, it's a good thing that I am collecting those coins because they actually have use in more in the sequel than in this game. So basically, just hold on to them. Interesting. I was not aware of that. But anyways, I'm probably gonna be stopping for now because I'm about to eat anyway, and I might come back to this sometime later, maybe. I do want to do a little bit more with HoloCure as well, but I did want to get back to do some of this because I do enjoy this game, but man, it can feel very overwhelming just because of how much content is in this game. It is a good game, though. I won't deny it. It is a very good game. But I'll probably get back to this at a later time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.